Welcome back to my Immortal. We've skipped out chapter 40 because it is exactly the same as chapter 39.
Except without the whole Ebony dies and goes to hell thing.
Yeah.
Which means it is vastly inferior.
So basically the bit afterwards where he was like, lol, this is what she wanted you to read.
Yeah.
He's just written it all out again.
With the whole inappropriate use of a penis thing.
So anyway, straight on to chapter 41. Chapter 41. Author's note. To everyone who keeps flaming this gets lift. Get Salif. I bet you probably didn't know who Gerard Way is. You probably all preps and posers. Anyway, someone hacked into my account in November and they put up my last chapter, but now there is a new one. I'm sorry for not updating for a while, but I've been really busy. I'm trying to finish the story before the new movie comes out. I'm going on vacation for a month. I won't be back until about 2 weeks. Again? OMFG, Draco is so hot in all the pics for the new movie. I wanted them to put a cameo by Gerard Way. Gerard Way. Lol, he hasn't played Draco. He should play Draco, I guess?
I guess.
If you flame, I'll slit my wrists. Go for it! Raven, you rock, girl. Have fun in England. Is she not back from England yet?
It's difficult to understand.
Anyway, maybe she's like moved to England.
Maybe, I guess. It's possible.
Anyway, when I woke up, I was in a strange room.
Wook.
Wookie! From like Star Wars.
It's just an inherently funny word.
Yeah.
Wook. Wook.
I looked around. I was wearing the same outfit I had when I performed with X Black X Tier X. I looked around confusedly. It was the nurse's office, but it looked different. On the wall was a pic of Marlene Monzon. Just imagine that he is an 80s gothic band too, okay? Because he is more old than Panic. Because he is more old than Panic.
Panic at
Panic at the Disco, or MCR. Panic at the Disco. Yeah, they used to have an exclamation mark after Panic in their name, but they took it out because it was kind of confusing. I think it's just because it was too confusing to write. There was also a gothic black Beatles calendar with a picture of the Beatles wearing eyeliner and black clothes. On it said 1980. OMFG, I'm back in Tim again. Poor Tim. I mean, I screamed loudly.
Ah!
Suddenly, where have you gone?
Beer o'clock.
Or die iron brew o'clock, you know.
This episode's sponsored by.
This is actually Voldemort for photo reference.
Wow.
That says suddenly Satan, then in comment in bracket says this is actually Voldemort for photo reference. Voldemort was wearing a black leather Jackson, black leather jeans and fishnet pants. He looked so sexy, I almost had an orgy.
Ew.
OMFG, Inobe, are you okay? He asked gothically. Yeah, I'm okay for your information, I snapped sexily. OMG, am I dead?
Wait a second. So, before she got rushed to hospital, after he stabbed her in the arm with his knife gun or something?
Oh, no, that wasn't him. That was James.
Oh, right, of course.
James tried to stab her.
Point is, he still took the time to change into his new fishnetty outfit.
Yeah. Wow, man. If I ever got hurt and you took the time to change outfit before seeing if I was alright, I think I'd be more than a bit pissed.
Well, if I was like just out of bed and I was still wearing like nothing.
Well, yeah, that's a bit
bed clothes.
That's a bit different, but he was fully dressed. He thought, oh, she'll be alright, I'll go change clothes then, see if she's alright. Anyway. Because I remembered I had jumped in front of the bullet from James's gun. I also remembered seeing Draco do it with Snap. I guessed that when I had slit my wrists, I had went back in Tim instead of dying.
What? Why?
I know I could go forward in time if I found a time toner or the Tim machine. No, you're not dead, Satan reassured suicidally as he smoked a cigarette sexily and smoke came all over his face.
Oh god, I'm so glad there's no character called Smoke. Because that could just be all kinds of wrong.
You're a vampire, so you can't die from a bullet. Come on now, let's go see how Harry's dad is doing. Harry's dad. Not only that, right? But they know who Harry is.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, but I mean, Harry
Is like.
James is still like a teenager in this.
Yeah.
He won't get married to Lily for years, never mind to have Harry.
Babby is not formed.
I love that word when you say that like that.
Babby.
I know that's the real reason I didn't die from a bullet. The ballet, die from the ballet, was because I was from the future.
No, but the other one makes more sense.
I know. WTF? James almost shot Lucius, I said in
Indigo Alley.
I knew that James had really been possessed, but I didn't want him to know I knew. Yeah, I know, but he had a headache. He was under a lot of stress. Satan reasoned evilly. I guess that's okay, I said, because James hadn't really shot Lucien. Also, I know that Lucien would not now have 2 arms instead of 1. I walked seductively outside with Satan. Suddenly, I saw a totally sexy gothic bi guy.
How does she know she's bi? Is he like having sex with a guy and a girl right now?
He had bleached blonde hair with black streaks up to his ears, and he was wearing gothic black liner, a black Green Day shirt. It showed Billy Joel with blonde hair since it was the 80s. Black Congress shoes. I'm sure she means Converse when she says this, but Congress. And black baggy pants. He walked in all sexily, like Jared way in the video for I don't three you like I did yesterday. I don't love you like I did yesterday.
Why didn't say 3?
Maybe she meant to do like the little arrow. You know, you can do an arrow and a 3. Yeah. I don't love you like I did yesterday. And actually, the song's just called I Don't Love You anyway, so. And you could see a black tear on his face, like the woman in that video. Hey, he said all quietly and gothically. Gothically. Who the fuck is that? I asked angrily because I didn't know him. I must know everyone! Oh my god. This is...
Hedwig!
Hedwig! Fucking hell, that's the owl! That's the owl! Oh, it's wrong. So wrong on so many levels. Said Voxymort. He used to be an ex-black X-tier X, but he had to drop out because he broke his arm. Or his wing!
Ah!
To fly in circles for a while. Hey Hedwig, I said seductively, even though I was not trying to be. Lol, hi Enobi, he answered. Then he ran away because he had hair of magical creature. That may be because he said owl!
They would have feathers of magic.
And Hedwig is a girl. Owl.
I've never looked close enough to tell.
No, it's just because every time he talks about the owl, he usually says
You know, I'm pretty
she.
sure it's fanfiction slashing Harry Potter and Hedwig. Romantically.
He was humming Welcome to the Black Parade. The Black Parade under his breath. I know that is not 80s, but pretend it is, okay? No! I don't want
I
to
will
pretend.
spite you!
Bye, I said all sexily. That was Headache. Was Hedwig. So sorry. That was me messing up here. Gosh, I've got a headache. That was Hedwig. He used to be my boyfriend, but we broke up, Satan said sadly, looking at his black nails. OMFG, I can get you back together! I said, fingering something I didn't know was in my pocket.
Oh god!
I didn't know was in my pocket.
Oh god, it's getting worse.
A black, cute is what we aim for, Cydio iPod that I could take photos with. Right, so only an iPod, it's okay. But still, man. Does anyone else know about them? They kick ass. We've just killed Catboy.
Fucking. But.
I was fingering it. Okay, you can forget about your class for now, Hedwig. I'm going to show you something great. I led them to the Great Hall. Come on, you guys! Lucian, James, Sirius, and Snake were all in the Great Hall. Lucian wouldn't talk with James because he had tried to shoot him.
Seems fucking reasonable.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking douche, he shouted at him. Draco is never going to be friends with Vampire now.
That is such a womanly thing to do. You know, oh well, now my son can't be friends with your son.
I know. God forbid.
Bitch.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Samaro. Snape agreed, but I know he was lying because it had been his fault. James had almost shot Lucian. Be quiet, you guys, I said sexily. My plan was... Be quiet, you guys. My plan was working out great.
Canada, eh?
Scottish now. Now I could make Voldemort good without doing it with him. Now Vampire's dad would never die and... Okay, Satan and Hedwig, you guys can stop making out, I said, and started to film them with the iPod. Yeah, okay. Cool, said Sirius as Voldemort and Hedwig started to make out sexily. We watched as they started to take each other's clothes off sexily. I cannot forget this, the owl. I'm sorry. I cannot forget. I'm trying so hard, but Samaro, Sirius, Snake, and Lucian all watched because they were probably bi. I know Snape was bi. Oh my fucking god. Voldemort! Voldemort! Hedwig screamed as his Glock touched Voldemort.
They all have guns! They all have guns!
Touched Voldemort. But suddenly everything stopped as the door opened and in came... Dumbledore and Mr. Norris.
The motherfucking cat has arrived.
Gonna kill the motherfucking owl.
With their Glocks.
I cannot forget. I have this image of feathers fucking everywhere, man. And it's a girl.
Bad choice of words.
It's a girl owl.
Think of the children.
She's changed the She's changed the gender and the species.
I just don't get it. Why? Did she get the name Hedwig confused with some other name, or?
I don't know, but it's so disturbing.
Oh, we have some creator breakdown here.
Yes, I can't. And Harry's born, and he names his fucking owl Hedwig. I mean, God figure.
Maybe
that's why in the 7th book, maybe that's why the Death Eaters kill the owl.
Why do they do that anyway? It's like fuck you, owl.
No, what happens is they shoot at Harry's broom, and Hedwig's on the end of the broom, and they shoot the owl.
It just seems like unnecessarily or hilariously vindictive. You know, well, we could shoot him, or we could kill his pet.
Actually, she dies in book 6, not book 7.
I don't know. I didn't read anything past like the 5th one.
I cried when Hedwig died. Oh.
Anyway, with that controversial
I'm
note,
going to go and have a bit more creative breakdown, but off screen. So we'll see you later.